What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Fit Parent Podcast. In today's episode, we have a good one for you today, a great topic. And the topic is what you pay for is what you pay attention to. Very simple logic. And I'm going to explain and break down what that means, okay? But before we jump into it, I do have one ask. Go ahead and give me a follow on Instagram, Facebook. I don't care. It doesn't matter. But do that. Give me a follow. I'm gonna turn down these lights real quick. It's too bright. Um, and if you get any value at any point in time during the episode today, share this with somebody. All right. I would greatly appreciate that. But other than that, guys, let's go ahead and jump into it. Right. Let's go ahead and deep dive into it. And again, what you pay for is what you pay attention to. Okay. I'm going to give you an example. And this goes with anything that you spend money on, your hard-earned money on is what you put towards energy towards too, right? Let's give you an example, okay? Say, for instance, if you're a woman, okay, you have a $5 purse. Man, let's up a little bit. Which purse is what, like maybe 10, 15, 20 bucks? You have one of those purses. It's not some Louis Vuitton or anything like that, some Gucci purse, or it's very simple. No Michael Kors, okay? So you have that purse, okay? You have the $15, $20 purse, and then guess what? You have another purse that's Michael Kors, may cost $300 or $400, okay? So which one are you always going to have at your hip? Which purse? Okay, is it going to be the $25 purse or maybe the $300, $400 purse? It's going to be the more expensive purse because guess what? You paid more for it. You paid more for the brand. You paid more for the name, the fabric. You paid for it, so you're going to pay more attention to it, okay? Of course, nobody wants to lose a purse, so let's go ahead and let's give you another example, okay? What about sunglasses? This is a good one. This is because I have some Ray-Bans right now. And I've even had the same experience. You buy a pair of sunglasses. Anybody can relate to this one. You buy a pair of sunglasses cheap, right, at the gas station, cheap for literally $5, $5 or $6, $7, no more than 10. Very cheap sunglasses. And then you also have a pair of Ray-Bans or Oakleys, something of that, something that's more higher end. I think my Ray-Bans cost about 275. So, which ones are you going to put in the case? Which ones are you going to make sure that there's no scratches on the lens? It's going to be the pair that costs the most, the more money that you put into it. Rather, like nobody cares about the little $10 pair of sunglasses you got at the dollar store or at the gas station. Right? Nobody cares about those sunglasses. You don't care if you just toss them. Okay, toss them in your vehicle every time that you get out your vehicle. You just toss them wherever. Doesn't matter if they're scratched. Doesn't matter if they're messed up. Don't matter if they're broken. Right? And I feel like a lot of people think of their own health this way. And whenever you're looking into a program, all right. And I've had conversations with people before about this. Whenever you're looking to a program, like everybody's, I've tried Beachbody before. I've spent $100 on Beachbody. Okay. That's great. But the reason why you still haven't gotten the results is because you didn't pay enough for it. Now, if Beachbody were to be $1,000 a month, all right, or $1,000 or maybe an extra $500, guess what? You would probably pay more attention to it. And so the reason why I want to talk to you about today on the podcast is that, like, if people want free shit all the time, or they want cheap stuff, well, cheap stuff isn't going to get you anywhere. And then, like for me, whenever I paid for, if you're watching this live, you can see the photo in the back. I paid for two mentors, actually two mentors. This mentor right here is one of my first show. All right, physique was not that good. I didn't win my pro card. Like, this is terrible. All right. I hired a coach here. Okay. This is another coach, right? A different coach. I won my pro card, won first place all around, my first show with the all natural. All right. I still won here, didn't win my pro card, and I looked terrible. But then on this one, I look great. And that's whenever I won my pro card last year. So the point that I'm trying to make, both of them require me to pay money to hire a coach. Did I get the results that I wanted off the first coach? No. All right. And that was on me. It's trial and error. I spent money. I didn't get the results. Okay. I'm looking for something else. Where's another other proven coach that I can look for? And that's when I got this result. Okay. So hiring a coach to help you along your fitness journey isn't asinine. It's not insane. It's not stupid. It's not something that is a waste of money. All right. And when you find out the price of your mentor, of your coach that you decide to go with, right? Don't just flip out, right? Because I'm not the only online coach out there. Okay. I'm not the only coach period out there. But don't just flip out when they give you the price. Because again, when you pay for a high price service, you pay more attention to it. Just like the analogy, if you were talking about a purse or a pair of sunglasses, or maybe even a high-end TV compared to a crappy one, okay? All these things matter, okay? All of these things matter. Which one are you going to pay more attention to? To a, I don't know, I'm going to use my Bronco for a second. Are you going to pay attention to a Ford Bronco, an expensive-ass Ford Bronco, or a beat-up Chevy that's 30 years old? Right? You're going to pay more attention to the new vehicle because you invested money into it, because you're paying for it, right? So don't be afraid whenever you see the prices of health or fitness coaches out there, selling their service, and you think that it's insane prices. No, they just want you to take your health serious. And the best way to show that you're serious about your health is investing into your health. All right. That's what it takes, investing into yourself, because they know, just like myself, and this is what I preach all the time, when you pay for something that's a value, that costs you your hard-earned money, you pay more attention to it. That's the bottom line. That is the absolute bottom line. And that's why my clients get the amazing results in our program. That's why all of our coaches are amazing. That's why our clients are amazing. And that's why they get results. And that's why I've done free before. I've done free challenges. I've given away free programs. And every single one of them falls short. And the reason is because they didn't put any skin in the game. They didn't risk anything. They have no risk at all, right? If you're just paying for $100 fitness program a month, or maybe just for just a flat out, because they have programs out there like you can get like a at-home body workout for like $69.99 or some crap like that, and it's just like 5 workouts, but it's almost like an ebook in a sense. I've seen them. I paid for myself before. But when you get that, like, okay, it was like, if you do it, it's like, it's only $69. You start justifying that money. But whenever you start spending a couple of thousand on your health, you're like, all right, it's time to take this stuff serious, because, I put all this hard-earned money and I don't want to waste it. I want to get the most out of it, because for me, like, I'm cheap. Like, I really am cheap. So if I spend money on a coach, or if I spend money on anything that's of value, that costs me a lot of money, guess what? I want to do whatever it takes to make sure I get every last bit for that value, for that dollar that I spend. Right? I'm just that way. So if I'm like, for me, if I'm spending that much money, you best believe I'm giving it my all. You best believe I'm cutting out alcohol. You best believe I'm going to stop eating out so much so I can get the end result, which I did get the end result, and that's winning my pro card. If I didn't follow the plan, then I wouldn't have won. Right? And that's the thing about programs, guys. There's no, like, whenever there's fitness programs, yes, there's different ways of coaching, right? But essentially, like, there's only so many different workouts. There's only so many, different body parts that you can work out, right? It's all eventually going to be the same stuff, all right? But it's all about who's coaching you. Are they holding you accountable? Is what they're teaching something that you can absorb? Because everybody resonates with different people, all right? So, guys, I hope you got some value out of today's episode. And, just remember this always. What you pay for is what you pay attention to. All right. So, guys, that's it for today's episode. I hope everyone has a great rest of the day. Stay fit, stay strong. Coach T out. Peace.